What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, handsome men's game. This is why handsome men are intimidating to women. See, I touched on this topic before, why women don't approach you as much, why a lot of guys are lonely that are actually handsome and attractive. But in 2025, it's all about confidence building and the power of knowing and telling the truth and keeping it so real with this stuff. See, a lot of guys think like, oh, well, women, they don't want to give me a shot for a relationship, or women aren't checking for me like that. No, cut it out. You know that you have leads. You know that women throw themselves at you. Don't focus so much on the appeal of the women, but women throw themselves at you. I think what men are really talking about is to have like a main chick, some chick there. Women, when it's time to be in a relationship or they want somebody to spend that time with, to be with like that, women are going to take the path of least resistance, and unattractive men put them up on a pedestal. You know this. Come on, guys. So being attractive is knowing the game. All right. And since we're on the topic of being attractive, let me put you guys onto a great deal. Today's video is sponsored by Teach Hanley. Teach Hanley skincare systems are designed around routines, the same way you live your life, simple and uncomplicated. They require just a few minutes in the morning and before bed so you can stay focused on what really matters to you. Seriously, implementing a quality skincare routine just boosts your confidence. Transition into him. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And they even make it simple for guys like us. They have a cheat sheet in every box telling you when to use, how much to use, and in what order. Teach Hanley has all your skincare needs covered, including acne. They even have a breakout busting routine called Teach Clear. It's going to help you fight against the battle with acne. But you don't have to take my word for it. You can trust the millions of guys who use Teach Hanley with over 16,000 5-star reviews. And Teach Hanley thinks that you'll agree. This is why I'm giving you this special deal. Okay, check this out. You'll get 40% off your first box today and get a gift valued over $20. Plus, you sign up and you're a member for life that gets 20% off. Go with the silicone scrubber. This is what I use in the shower. It's a complete game changer. Check it out. You deserve to take care of yourself, bro. You deserve clear skin. Don't be afraid. Take that first step to becoming him. Sign up. Click that link below today. So I got a list of talking points to go over, and I'm going to make everything abundantly clear. So let's get straight into it. Number 1, this is why women act like they don't like you, because you're intimidating. Okay? So when a woman has all these assumptions in her head about who you could be, all she has to do is go off of your looks. She really doesn't know anything about you. Okay? Now, when women come up to you trying to figure out everything about you, everything they want to know about you, they think that it's giving away their power. They think that they're putting themselves out there too much, and they don't want to come across as a try-hard to give you that power. Because here's the thing. When a woman is comfortable talking to you, she likes your vibe, she keeps coming for attention. And women do talk to attractive men and deal with them throughout their life. Check the clip in the beginning of the video. Like I'm always saying, where do these high standards come from? They lower their standards for more attractive men. They're not able to lock these type of men down, or they fall head over heels for them. They fall in love with them and it goes nowhere. So now they're scorned by it. Okay? So women do not want to give you that power, because as an attractive man, here's another scenario. Women coming up to a dude trying to figure out everything about him, and he kind of smirks. I call it playing dumb. He knows where he stands with them, so he could take it or he could leave it. Women get frustrated when guys leave it. Understand that. That's why women like for men to make the first move first, because women, their whole world comes crashing down when they go to an attractive man to see how he sees them. And when he doesn't see them the same way that they see him, they have a problem with it, because other women see him the same way that she sees him, but he doesn't like her. He's not interested. So a woman already has her eyes on a guy, but the guy doesn't want her like that. Imagine how that must feel. So it's so funny how, they say we're sassy sometimes and they're saying all this goofy stuff. Throughout our whole life, we go through rejection. They take one rejection, it's the end of the world. But it's up to you to know that. See, guys feel bad about themselves. Guys are thinking like, oh, I'm looking for a chick to tell me I'm attractive. No, you know you're attractive by their body language and how they respond to you, how they act around you. You could give a woman a simple compliment, never give her a compliment again, and she just keeps chasing and chasing and chasing that validation. It's one of my go-to moves. You know, guys are like, I don't like to give women validation. Actually, give a small compliment on something that's not about her looks and keep it pushing. And if that chick is attracted to you, she will chase for your attention. Women have been through that before. Attractive dudes know the game. It's not only my go-to. So when they go through these experiences, they figure like, you know what? The guy who's not as attractive as that guy, who's willing to put me up on a pedestal, especially for relationships, she's going in that direction. Guys, it's a good thing. You do not want to be some guy who's like fishing and searching. No. Put a little something out there. Let her chase for your validation. Let her chase for your attention. But see, women have been through that. And it makes them feel bad because they're like, wait a minute. Well, I got this dude over here. But what about and this other dude over here? But what about this guy? Like, why won't he act like them? See, when women understand that they can't convert the attractive man into a beta, it's like, damn, I played myself. Exactly. Congratulations. You played yourself. Women don't like to feel like they're playing themselves. Number 2, women understand that attractive men don't have to chase. Okay. So for instance, when you finally do kick it with a chick that's cool, she's understanding, she's not really being bitchy, she's going to tell you things like, well, yeah, I know I have the competition. Like, I know that other women want you because I find you sexually appealing. I find you fine. I think you're sexy as hell. See, that's why I always tell you to be honest with women in the beginning. But women as a whole have a problem with that to a certain extent. Because women want you to be crazy about them from the beginning. But as an attractive man, you already know that that kills attraction. But in their head, they want you to be solely about them. But it's kind of scary because women think that you have options even if you don't. Even if you have no leads, women think and assume that you do. So to protect herself, right? To secure herself, she will go after a less attractive dude. This is why women are comfortable. They're more comfortable in relationships and long-term situations with unattractive dudes because they'll do whatever it takes to prop her up. And by being with her, men think that, see, if it's a good-looking chick, men think that being with her makes them more attractive. No, it's called arm candy, okay? So women know when you're attractive and you have this confidence about yourself because it shows in the way you move, the way you walk, your aura, everything. They're like, this guy has options. So imagine that. You're over there feeling sorry for yourself, feeling bad about yourself because women don't approach you. Women aren't coming by the dozen, right? But here's the thing. A part of why they're not, especially if you're out in the world, you go touch grass, especially the reason why they're not coming about it that way is because in their mind, they have you built up to be some guy when probably you're just some chill dude. So they assume that you have options. They assume that other women want you. They assume that you clean up on dating apps, okay? This is why women even avoid the really, really attractive dudes on dating apps. Because let me tell you something. When I matched with my main chick, right? And I went to FaceTime call her. Now, in this whole time between the FaceTime call, I'm sending voice memos, okay? I'm saying jokes. Because I tell you guys, no first dates. You just talk, send voice notes, get on the FaceTime call. It leads to an at-home date because the FaceTime call is the first date. Do you know she was so nervous to pick up the first call? She almost played herself because she was nervous, all off of pictures, because all she could go off of is my tone, the tonality of my voice. All she could go off of is my pictures. That had her intimidated to the point where she almost didn't answer the call. She says this a lot. Thank God I answered the call. Thank God I answered the call. See, their own insecurities built up about like how you look, your aesthetic, how you come across, your confidence, even in your voice before they see you, bro. Women know that you don't have to chase. Women know that other women like you. So this will cause women to fall back because of the intimidation. Number 3, one thing I want to talk about is confidence is so underrated. Your confidence does not help her insecurity, okay? You would think that your confidence at a certain point will boost a woman up. Sometimes women envy that. Women get jealous of that because they're insecure by default. So when guys are like, yeah, this chick is really hot. This chick is really sexy. This chick is a baddie. It really doesn't amount to anything. Oh, this chick is mildly attractive. This chick is a plain Jane, and this chick over here is just like, nah, bro. It's like one of those ugly friends that are always tagging along with their girls to the club. There's always that one friend. There is no difference between all of those women. Women have insecurities that lie deep down inside. How can you be insecure when you're being told that you're the best thing since sliced bread, no matter your body weight, no matter how you look? No. Love your curves. Love yourself. Go ahead, queen. Go off, sis. Yet still full of insecurities. You, on the other hand, you're a man. Let's say you're in the gym. You worked on your looks. You know how to talk. You make adequate money. Your living situation is great. You can turn nothing into something. You're a deductive problem solver. As men, the greatest gift that we have is being able to turn nothing into something. And I'm not saying women can't do that, but look at the way we do it. As the world turns, so does the days of our lives. Like that show that our moms used to watch and shit. Bro, we make this world spin, bro. We make this world spin. That's very intimidating, especially when a guy knows it. Not coming off as arrogant or cocky. And even if he does, see, that's another thing. When you're arrogant and cocky, it even takes more confidence to be that way, because you know people are not going to mess with it. You know people are not going to like you. But you're basically like, yo, either get out of the way or get ran over. Because my confidence will not be stopped by your insecurities. And that tends to have women go in a defensive state. So when women are in that defensive state, they will act like they don't like you. They will act like you're a prick. They will act like you're so full of yourself. But realistically, all you're saying is, hello world, here I am. Number 4, when it comes to attracting handsome, attractive men, select men, women have to be better, okay? For a relationship, for a long-term situation, women have to be better, okay? Behavior. Physicality, that burning desire that you want to have from a chick has to keep herself up, even in her diet. When guys want a relationship, they want something in return for their efforts. Okay, remember what I said about the being picture perfect kind of effect? You're an attractive man. That is the prerequisite to get with an attractive woman. Flip that. As an attractive woman, that is the prerequisite to get with an attractive man. It would always put you in the driver's seat. It's funny to me how guys will flip that, feel bad about themselves because women are not trying to push through all the time just to get to them. But if you pay attention, where are you at? Where are you at? It's probably not a lot of women where you are, okay? And if there is a lot of women where you are, you're probably not putting in that little bit of effort that you should be. But check this out. Women want an attractive man, but it scares them. Okay, so women have to be better. And to be better means you have to face yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. We already know how they deal with accountability. So what's the easier option, especially for long term? Imagine just walking up to a dude or a dude coming up to them. You know that feeling. Oh, shit. Now imagine the long term. You got to hold yourself up. And attractive men who know who they are, who are confident in their spot, are going to tell women the straight up truth. Doesn't it sound like an easier option to go to a guy or be around people that will tell these comforting lies? Number 5, most women want to make men unattractive in relationships and long-term situations by default. So check this out. This is why a woman would rather get with an unattractive or less attractive man, okay? Because he's already where he's supposed to be. Even if a woman was able to attract an attractive man, over time in a relationship, you know, the boredom, the sitting still, the eating out, the ordering in, all that stuff that I tell guys to avoid. Cook your own food. This is why women have to be better. No, we're not going out every weekend. No, we're not drinking alcohol all the time. No, we're not going to be smoking on weed all the time. We're not doing that. And if that's your thing, guys, I'm not saying anything like you have to stop doing whatever. Get it how you live, brother. But women tend to make their men unattractive by default the longer they stay around them. Oh no, babe, where you going? I'm going to the gym. I'll be back in 2 hours. No. Can't you just stay in bed with me? No, I can't stay in bed with you. See, guys fall into that trap. Damn, she really needs me. Well, I could cuddle for a little bit longer. Damn, I could put off that side project I had. I don't have to do my business related work today. Stop it, bro. Women try to make you unattractive by default. That's why it's so scary when you're a dude who's attractive. You're in the gym, you have a business, maybe you have a job, 2 jobs. Anything you do, you go hard at, to the point where she has to take a back seat to all of that. See, smart women love a dude who's ambitious. Smart women love a dude who has things going on. Okay, but lazy women, see, women by default, a lot of women are lazy daters. So they're going to attract lazy men and then complain about the dude being lazy later on. But then it's like, you can't win, bro, sometimes with these chicks. Because if you're too ambitious, if you're too goal-oriented, sometimes it's a bad thing, because women don't like playing second fiddle, third fiddle. They don't like being left behind, but they're not being left behind. They just need to follow the leader, okay? But some women are game goofy. So they want an attractive man, but they do not want to pay the cost, okay? And like I said, attractive men are very tunnel visioned, okay? They have things going on for themselves. And the minute that they stop doing those things for themselves, they become unattractive, not to women, to themselves. Because you ever see dudes get into a relationship and instantly fall off? Instantly fall off. You got guys that have been in a marriage for like 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They get out of it. They're like, I'm back in the gym. I'm out here. I'm not drinking. I'm focused. I don't watch TV. I keep my head in a book. I go out into nature. I walk my dog. I have camaraderie with my friends. And I feel great about myself. Okay, so why does that seem like that's the opposite of how it was when you were married? Because women tend to make men unattractive by default, and men that don't understand their value will go right along with it. Number 6, okay? You can play the game way longer than women. So women are afraid of this. So when they first get with you, they think that you have a lot of options. When they do get with you, as long as you keep remaining the guy who you were, they always know they have to perform. They can't underperform, because you can go somewhere else. See, this is exactly why women disrespect the guys that they're with and their husbands, because they view it as, and they chalk it up to, well, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He don't got no game. No chick wants him. He's lucky that I'm dealing with him. He is lucky that I'm dealing with him. You ever wonder why women always accuse men of cheating when they're not doing anything at all? It's those insecurities flowing, because he goes out to get groceries. He goes out to the gym. He goes out to shop by himself. He goes out to get coffee, does everything alone if he's not with her. So what are the chances that a woman will come up to him? He'll talk to a woman. She'll find him charming. Might slide him a number. See, women actually go after taken men a lot of the times, because see, what does she see in him? Everything that she sees in him. See, look, even if you have kids, it doesn't stop women from getting with you. It's always funny when women are saying like, oh, men shame women for having kids, but you know, what makes a dude with kids so appealing? See, it's different for you. So if a guy couldn't stick around, that's a bad look on you. If a chick didn't stick around, or you just didn't want to be with a chick, you're still raising your child. You ever wonder why, if you have a dog, it's super easy to pull up on women? Women actually come up to you. Go to a dog park, walk your dog. You can have a bearded dragon. You could have any pet, but I'm talking about a dog. So women see you taking care of the dog, which means you can take care of life, breathing air. Like, you can take care of a life that's breathing air. You can give it shelter. You can give it food, and you do it over years and years and years. That's sexy to women. It's security. So it's so funny how when women even see you with another woman, that's your chick, right? Or it could be any woman. They'll assume like, well, damn, he gets chicks. Okay, she lucky. You know, I can go in there and mess that up. Or damn, like I see something I like and she got something that I like. Okay. So women know that you can play the game longer. Whether you're in a relationship, you can step out of it at any time because you have the option to do so. Now, if you're a faithful man, of course you won't do that. But women are always afraid of their men straying when they're super attractive. And it's not just about your looks. When you're funny, charming, charismatic, other women can hear you. Other women can see you. You ever be eating at a restaurant, you and your chick, and a waiter comes and she's kind of looking at your chick like, bitch? Yes, bro. It happens. You ever be in a store and you see another chick looking at you with your chick? Yes, bro. It happens. Okay? you can play the game way longer, because best believe your chick sees other chicks checking you out. My main tells me all the time when we go out, yeah, she was checking you out. Yeah, she was checking you out. Yeah, she was checking you out. You know what's funny? I get checked out more than her. Like, I see dudes when they're looking at her ass and stuff, like when we go through different aisles or we turn the corner. But my chick tells me about women checking me out more than I'm like, yo, dude was just staring at your ass. Come on now. This is exactly why I tell you everything is more important when you work on yourself. Everything is more important. It's about you, because you can play the game way longer. And I'm telling you, that intimidates women. Do not feel bad about this. Women are intimidated, okay, by handsome, attractive, select men. Use whatever word you want. People could call it silly. I don't care. This needs to be talked about more, because I'm sick and tired of guys walking around with their heads down or coming to the comment section saying, well, I don't get any attention from women. And no. You're not getting the attention that you're seeing another guy out in the mall or in the grocery store getting, holding hands in a relationship. Let's be real, bro. If you look at yourself and you say, okay, I see what women go for out here, especially on Instagram, TikTok. You hear women, especially if you work around younger women, you hear about what they find attractive. You look at yourself, you look at that thing and you say, okay, I see it. I see where I'm at. So I don't need to chase. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.